In the past, in our admissions tests, when they've been handwritten, we've been looking for 3 things, and those 3 things will be exactly the same things we're looking for now that the essays are typed. One thing is careful reading of the question and of any text associated with the question. Then you'll need to plan so that your answer really is an answer to whatever the question was that was asked. And then thirdly, of course, you'll need to write the essay, and it's at that stage perhaps that the issue of typing will become significant. There's a temptation with typing to keep amending each sentence until it's perfect, and that may be time taken away from getting on with producing the essay that you've planned to write. Or, perhaps worse, you may think that the planning's not important because you can always plan as you go. And that's probably not a good idea, because you may end up with a less sensible answer to the question than if you had planned before you'd started to produce the typing in the first place. So beware of too much editing, and do spend time, please, on planning. Tip number 1 is to carefully read through the guidance to candidates which we give for our tests before you start the test. You may have read it many times before, but remind yourself of what it is we're looking for, and that may help you when you come to produce your answers. Tip number 2 is to read the questions and any text very carefully, noticing any words that they contain that give you clear instructions on what to do. Words like briefly, words like in your own words, may help you to do the sorts of things that we're intending you to do to help us to see how you think. Tip number 3 is to spend a little time after you've read the question planning your answer before you start to type it. Make sure that you have an outline in mind of what you're going to do, and then maybe a little more detail about the arguments you're going to present. We don't need elaborate introductions or conclusions if the essay you write is clear enough in itself. So spend time planning, and that will then show up in the quality of the essay you produce. Tip number 4 is that more is not necessarily better. It's very rare for the longest essays we see to be among the best essays that we see. Often people try and produce too much when they'd be much better focusing. So get focus on the question. Don't necessarily write as much as you can, but write the best that you can in answer to the question, and you'll be doing exactly what we're after. And tip number 5 is where practice comes in, and it's about time. Practice timing so you get used to how long the time that you've got for each essay, for each question is. You don't want to run out of time, and you want to use as much of the time constructively as you can. So get used to the timing of the test, because it will be pressured and you need to be able to use it as well as you can. And an extra tip, especially for those for whom taking the test is going to involve some sort of variation on the normal time or the normal way in which the test is taken. Do please check with your test centre in good time, so as early as possible, that all the arrangements are going to be in place for you.